Hey guys, MaxLPQueen here, and welcome back to some more of our Sorcerer story. So, last episode I believe, we got, I don't exactly know, we got through the jungle. We landed here in this mysterious area, and we took refuge and camp in this little, camp place here. So, our airship is totally destroyed, and we're looking for apparently some princess, I guess, because Zolan wants to find someone. So I guess apparently we were supposed to be here. I don't know. I'm just gonna say that this is where we were supposed to be at, and our ship just happened to get invaded by all these creatures and monsters and such. So now we're having to just make do with what we got. I don't know. We're apparently starting a new story. So we need to talk to Dougal and figure out what's going on.
What can I tell you?
So many people place their trust in me. So many of those lie dead now. Help me make their sacrifices mean something. Payson wants to talk to you, if you have a moment. Alright, so apparently we're supposed to talk to Dougal just so that we can get a quest to talk to Payson. Really interesting. And you know what? Before I even attempt to go ahead and continue on, I want to make sure that everything is running smoothly because, oh, it is one of those days, ladies and gentlemen. It is one of those days. Zolan is brave and strong. I like that. It makes me want to be a better soldier. If I become a good soldier, I think she'll finally like me. Okay, Pace. This is why I like you. You saved the day. I've seen several places of Intrepid's wreckage pieces. I'll check them over. Maybe impress Zolan a bit. Get her to like me. Since my poem didn't cheer her up, I drew a portrait of her. Could you deliver it, please? Of course, Payson. We'll deliver your portrait here, which is this cute little picture that he drew for Zolan. So, Payson's got the love bug who has bit him, but Zolan is not having any of it. I still can't sense her. Where are you, sister? I heard you saved Manat. Not bad. You're a fine soldier. Payson drew this for you. I take it back. Stop wasting my time with this nonsense. What is with that silly engineer? Doesn't he have work to do? He wants you to like him. And she doesn't say anything else. Okay.
Victory for Valkion.
Have you seen where Payson went by any chance? Oh, he's investigating the wreckage. Well, we must press on. Understood. So I think now we're going to be talking to Rhodes and getting into some other story. Hello!
Is this important?
The odds certainly favor the Archdivas and their minions, but even the gentlest rains will wear down the mountain. The way ahead will not be easy. You are new to Val Orient, so hear our grim tale. I'm listening.
The strangers from the south.
Alright, so now we're going to get some backstory.
And were greeted with our nightmares. Giant monstrosities and mutated flesh. Reanimated from our own dead. Archdemon blood mages stealing the life force of those who survived. Fuel for their twisted powers.
Okay. Interesting.
We resisted their grasp, but we were not untouched. Long after the battles, the screams of our allies still pierced our souls. Their blood still hung in the air. We must shift this battle to the source of the pain. Decurion, the Archdemon Lord. We must unite to defeat him.
The Curian? So he is the one behind all this.
What is it?
We, the Curians, resist the Archdivas, but most of my kind are enslaved. We refer to them as the Parthia. They have a camp nearby, but I don't know if they'll let us pass without a fight. Well, I'll talk to them. I hope diplomacy works for you. Look for Peria. The Parthia respect her, but be careful. Dangerous. I'm ready for anything. Okay, so now we get to continue on finally and move out to a different area. I think my little horse here is done, so we will move everything back here. And we will just use our dinosaur. I'm pretty sure you could already hear it, but yeah, my cat is in the room making lots of noise and jumping around everywhere, so that's a thing. Rhodes is a fool to challenge the Archdivas. Too much blood and magic stained their hands. Astina, you believe such a purported tale? No one stands against Lord Dacron. You too shall kneel before him. Think again. Darkurion, is that what it said? Darkurion? I get confused at all the names. They're so hard to pronounce, some of these names, but you know what? We go with what we got. Okay, honestly, what is that noise? I have no idea what that is. You guys hear that? Is that part of the game? That little clicking noise right there? Usually that's the noise you make whenever someone gets kicked out of a guild. So we'll just leave this guild. Because I only joined it just because I could try to get some way to get into the dungeons more easily, but turns out every guild that I try to get into on this server, they're not very active. So yeah, that's a thing. So I'm gonna just stick with what I got here, and I've been doing things on my own this whole time, so might as well try to do it by myself the rest of the way too, because I mean, we have been working really hard, okay? We've been doing pretty good for ourselves. Peregrine has become one brave soldier, and I'm pretty proud of her. Oh, yes, like I said though, it has been one of those days. So, you know how I always talk about, right before I record, how I need to get like a cup of milk or water or something to drink at least, because there's not much that I do drink on during the day. I'm not a big drinker. I'm one of those people who doesn't like water, which I know is really weird to say, but I would rather drink milk than water or anything like that. I'm not a huge fan. I don't drink pop or anything like that, soda, whatever you want to call it. Not very many juices or things like that. I drink tea sometimes, but I mostly just drink milk, so I decided for the first time today that I was going to go ahead and do the right thing, and before I start recording, I was going to go ahead and actually get me something to drink. Because every time I come in here and record, by about the second episode that I get to working on, my voice is completely gone, and I definitely need to get something to drink. So I did that. I went and got myself something to drink, and yeah, it didn't exactly work out how I thought it would, which is kind of what's put me in this weird mood, and I'm hoping this game can take me out of it. But first, let's see what Payson has to say here. Mechanical problems are easy to solve. Add or subtract is simple. Dolan is a riddle that I can't solve, but I'll keep trying. I'll make her my friend. Oh, Peregrine, you're here. Great. Did Zolan like the picture? I worked for days on it. What did she say? You didn't care for it. She probably doesn't appreciate my abstract realism. I studied art for 2 days in Bellica, so I know all about it. Yeah, you should keep studying, buddy.
Need help?
I found one piece of Intrepid's engine assembly, and I'm not sure, but we might be able to repair it. Will you help me find the pieces? Oh, and watch out. There are a lot of angry birds around here. Okay, so like I was saying, yeah, I got my drink, brought it in here, set it down, and I was getting ready to record, which of course, when you guys are seeing this, hopefully all of my air conditioning troubles will be gone, but as of right now, I still don't have air conditioner in my house. We're still having to use window units, and when I record, I have to turn them off because it is extremely loud. So I thought I would go ahead and get my drink, bring it in here, have the air conditioner running for a little while. I had it off this morning because it was kind of cool in the room. I kept it really cool, and then I turned it off to get just a little bit of a cool down, I guess you could say, because I was just kind of too cold, and I know that's weird for me to say I'm too cold whenever I have no air conditioner, but this little window unit actually is pretty good. It works pretty well. So I turned that off for a little while, and I was getting ready to record, and it started to get really hot in here, so I started to turn it back on, thought I could cool down the room a little bit, and then we'd be good to go. But of course things don't go as planned. Now let's find the engine. From the scatter pattern, it must be farther up the hill. You'll need to fight through the Parthians up there, but I'm not scared, and you'll be fine. Of course I will. So I got my drink, and I was plugging everything in, my microphone and my controller and everything, getting ready to record, and I brought my microphone over to the other side of the desk, and the cord wrapped around my drink and pulled it right off into the floor. So yeah, I had a big huge mess that I had to clean up. While the room is still blazing hot, and I was about ready to have to turn off the air conditioner because I had to start recording, and I still had to clean up the mess that I had made. So I was behind schedule already, which is something that I don't want to be, because I am very limited right now on what I can and can't record in certain times. Now granted, I had plenty of time this morning to record, but obviously it didn't work out the way that I wanted it to, because I got a late start on the day. So just everything was out to get me today. I spilled my milk, and then I went to clean it up, and I shut the door to the room and got everything quiet. I'm sitting here sweating, trying to clean up everything, and of course my cat's in the room and she's doing everything she can to be loud and obnoxious like always. So it's just not an ideal situation for me, so I'm really hoping that this story is pretty good and this recording is going to end up being somewhat decent, because I've really been wanting to hear what this part of the story is actually about. So I'm really been looking forward to it, and I'm really hoping that things all turn out pretty good. I know the story is actually about trying to find and kill the guy that they were talking about, Jackron or whatever, but there's some other stuff with Payson as well, and I think it's actually really good, so I'm pretty excited about it. I've been trying to record a lot more of the crystal randomizer though, because I'm trying to get that done as well, since I have to do that on the other computer. So I haven't been spending too much time playing TERA as of late, but I hope you guys are actually enjoying the series so far. We've come a long way, actually. We really have. Peregrine has come a long way from her travels and her times as a little baby on Stepstone now to now becoming a full-fledged warrior. So I'm really hoping that she comes along and just destroys everyone in her path like she has been doing so far. Okay, so we got the engine here, and here's Dougal. How's the Sky Cruiser's engine? Can we repair it? I'm not an engineer, but it looks salvageable. What do you say? Unfortunately not. Then let us leave this foul encampment. Beyond those blood-claw wolves, Rhodes waits for us, and I will see you there. Stay safe. Okay, thanks for not bothering to come with me and help me out, but sure, I'll go on ahead. You know, that's one thing that I think that they should implement in this game. I know that some people probably would be against it because it would make the game a little bit too easy, but I really think that they should implement, like, if you're going through the game solo by yourself, they should have Dougal or some of the other people that you run into, like Payson or Zolan. They should have them come with you and help you out on your mission, I think, because obviously the game is meant to be designed to be done by yourself, which I think that's okay too, but still, it can be kind of hard when you're going through this by yourself and you have no idea what the heck you're doing. So I don't know, I think it would be better if they could actually do something about it and kind of make it where it's more focused on help instead of just, hey, hope you can fight off these guys by yourself, because I'm not going to be able to help you do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and be there so that you can meet up with me there, but you know, whatever you feel is best, you go ahead and do it on your own. See, like this part right here, it would have been nice if I would have had some help here. Because, I mean, yeah, I did bring it on myself, but still, things would go a lot easier. But you know, if you have someone playing with you, if you're playing through with other people, it's not hard at all. It's actually pretty easy. Because I know I've played through a couple of times with other people, and it's actually went pretty well. So I just think it would be better and add more to the story, because then the characters that you're talking to kind of get like they have a bigger feel for the story. They're kind of more interesting than just, hey, I'll teleport away and teleport to the next area. You meet me there, and I'm not gonna help you out. I don't know. That's just me. So here's Rhodes. We found him. My mother used to walk these hills, unafraid and free. I have had to fight for that privilege my entire life. Glad to see you again. Now, is that huge thing you used to come up here? How is that huge thing you used to come here? Damaged beyond repair. A pity. Such a device might have given us an edge in battle. Too true.
Get to the point.
Too true, man. Too true. The Archdivas must have sent the Parthians. They can't make use of your ship either, but they clearly know of it. Well, what's our next move then? There are goblins in Spring Valley who will do anything for money. If the Archdivas are missing fighters there, the goblins will know. Find out if it's safe. Okay, once again, like, Rhodes is gonna just stay there or teleport away, and we're just supposed to go and venture on our own. I don't know, I don't think that's right. I don't suppose you could help a simple traveler. Oh, my mount is, hurt. Can you please help me? Well, let's get you some help. Rhodes and the Archdivas will pay much to learn your location. Well, okay, what are you talking about, buddy?
What is it?
Those Parthian wretches, it's not enough they lick the Archdivas' boots. They turn on us, their brothers too. One day they will pay dearly. You let him get away! Miog was spying on us. Quick, he's hurt, so you might be able to catch him. Okay. Weird. So we were trying to help this guy out, and apparently he turned on us in a little span of 2 seconds. Miog's mount lies dead. A great deal of blood stains the ground. Huh. Blood cools on the ground, and ripped garments lie nearby. He's bandaged his wounds. Okay, so did we attack him? Did we not attack him? I'm a little confused. That one was a little bit confusing to me. See you guys. I'm just gonna walk right around your little barricade there, so didn't do very much good for that. For a barricade, did ya? Wagon broke. Democrats attack. Goblins fight it back, but wagon die. Stuck here now, safe enough, but Democrats everywhere else. Oh, an injured runner. He's no friend of ours. Go west. Okay. So, we're going here to get the goblins on our side, but this guy apparently is not one of the goblins, and he is like trying to spy on us or something? Ugh, so confusing. I never know what's going on until the whole entire story gets wrapped up, and then I'm just like, oh man, I wish I would have realized what was going on in the beginning. Camp Sentry, hello. What's going on here?
Good to see you.
The camp was built by the Goblin Smugglers League as a trading post. If you have money, virtually any goods or services are available here. Me, I'm just a sentry assigned to guard the cave with all the resistance supplies in it. A suspicious person. Well, just the one who limped into the cave is that suspicious. Just a little. Yeah, you didn't think to stop him? Weird. Suspicious barrel. What is this barrel doing here? This barrel looked clean and new, unlike the rest. Drops of blood stain the wood of this barrel. I wonder too. Alright, we got ourselves some, an achievement, system achievement award here that I'm definitely going to be checking out. And we got an actual achievement. Did you hear what I hear? So we got a snowfall robe for a week and a disc of metal for a week. So we can see what those look like on us. Maybe try them on and wear them. Or, I mean, at least they last for a week. And they could end up looking pretty cool. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, well that's nice. Nice and white colored. It's actually a much needed change from what we've been wearing for a while. I mean, I know we just got this new gear, but I think this looks pretty cool. I like the disc as well. It looks nice. So we'll keep this on for a little while. It kind of matches with our halo and stuff. But I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. We're going to end it off here, and then in the next episode, we're going to figure out what's going on here. We're going to investigate that suspicious barrel, and hopefully we'll figure out what this Goblin Century post is all about. So I will see you guys in the next episode of our Sorcerer story.